So once you're on the Somme100Path website, click on how to take part. We're going to have a look again at how you research someone where you don't know who you're researching. So click on I don't have someone in mind yet. And then again it comes up with the 4 different options. So I'm going to click on home front because I've already shown you how to use the from my house, street, city or town. So I'm going to look on the home front one. And I'm going to look at war work. So if you wanted to focus on a group of people rather than making your memory square about one person in particular, you might want to look at the different groups that we've just had in the option there. So you could either do it on nursing, on the Red Cross, on war work, families at home, or conscientious objectors, so like the Royal Army Medical Corps, or other things as well. So I'm going to look on the war work one. And then these 3 links here give me some extra information as to different groups. So if I click on this one about women who work in a munitions factory, I might want to dedicate my square to women who worked in the munitions factory. And this one gives me some information about what jobs they did. It gives me a quick video as well to show me what jobs they carried out. It tells me about the health hazards that they faced, the noisy conditions, the accidents in the workplace, the dangers of explosions, the long hours that they worked, how they took short breaks, how the work was really repetitive, how there was male hostility, there were very strict rules, and then it also gives me at the very top, if I go all the way back up again, it gives me a transcript of an interview. So I might want to have a read of this and find out some extra information about what life was like working in a munitions factory and dedicate it to women who work in a munitions factory. If you also wanted to look at some other groups, you could look at other occupations that people had in the First World War. And those 3 links that are on those websites there give us some background information as to different groups that we could research. You could do it on the Red Cross. And this website here gives you more information about the role of the Red Cross in the First World War. You might want to focus on specific famous World War I volunteers like Agatha Christie or Ian Forster or other people as well. You might want to look at the role of nurses during the First World War and find out some information on one of these websites about the role of nurses during the First World War. I think if I was doing this, I'd probably focus it on nurses during the First World War, just because my mum's a nurse, and I just think if we don't have nurses, how would the people in the war would have got better? The role of the nurses was so important, but again, the role of everyone was important. You might want to look at what families did and what their life was like during World War I, and focus on some of these links here that take you some really good websites to help you look at the role of other people and remember them. Because it's not just about the people who worked out in France and Belgium, it's about the people at home as well. So you could look at children and the scouts or the guides, or you could focus on animals. There's so many different options that you can include on your memory square. You might want to look at people that were against it as well, and look at these websites, okay? There are loads of different options that you can include for when you're focusing on a group of people rather than just on individuals.